Hello everyone. Today I will tell you a story. The story is titled, Quirky Looks at Me Like I'm His Whole World. Please like and subscribe to my channel if you appreciate me. You can skip this if you don't and oppose. Like this video. Thank you very much. The story begins as follows. Today's vlog begins quietly, the way most of my days do, before notifications, before responsibilities, before the world starts asking things from me. It begins with Quirky sighs. I wake up and there he is, sitting at the edge of the bed, not making a sound. No barking, no jumping, no rushing. Just sitting, waiting, watching me like I'm the most important thing that's ever happened to him. His ears are relaxed, his tail resting on the blanket, his head slightly tilted, as if he's checking whether I'm real or just part of his dream. When I open my eyes, Quirky's tail begins to move. Slowly at first, then faster, until his whole body joins in. He doesn't jump on me right away. He leans forward just enough to touch his nose to my hand. That's his version of good morning. Soft, careful, full of trust. I sit up, rub my eyes, and Quirky follows every movement. Wherever I go, his gaze follows. When I stretch, he stretches too. When I yawn, he yawns dramatically, like he's been awake all night doing important dog work. While I make my bed, Quirky sits and watches. Not bored, not impatient. Just present. It feels like he's saying, I'm here. I'll wait. Take your time. And somehow, that makes the morning lighter. In the bathroom mirror, I catch his reflection behind me. He's sitting perfectly still, eyes locked on mine through the glass. It's not the look of a dog waiting for food or a walk. It's deeper. It's the look of someone who has chosen you as their safe place. And that's when it hits me again, before coffee, before the day truly begins. Quirky looks at me like I am his whole world. The day moves forward slowly, like a casual daily vlog with no background music, just ordinary life, and Quirky quietly existing in it with me. When I sit down to work, Quirky chooses a spot nearby. Not on my lap, not in my way, just close enough. He lies down, head on his paws, eyes open, watching. If I shift in my chair, his eyes follow. If I sigh, his ears lift slightly. He doesn't interrupt. He just notices. Every break I take becomes our small shared moment. When I stand up, Quirky stands up. When I walk to the kitchen, he walks behind me like a loyal shadow. If I turn around suddenly, we almost bump into each other, and he looks surprised, as if he forgot there was a world outside of following me. During lunch, Quirky sits across from me. He doesn't beg. He doesn't whine. He simply watches me eat, eyes full of curiosity and quiet affection. Sometimes I talk to him about my day, things that don't matter, things that do. He listens like every word is important, like nothing I say is too small or boring. In the afternoon, sunlight fills the room, and Quirky moves to wherever the light touches me. If I sit by the window, he sits beside me. If I lie on the floor, he lies next to me. It's as if his world has a center, and that center is wherever I am. When I feel tired and rest my head in my hands, Quirky comes closer. He doesn't climb on me. He simply rests his chin on my knee and looks up. His eyes are calm, warm, full of something that feels like unconditional belief. Like he believes I'll be okay, even when I don't. On our walk, Quirky stops often, not because he's distracted, but because he checks on me. He looks back to make sure I'm still there. Still with him. Still us. And every time our eyes meet, his tail wags like he just found his favorite thing again. Evening arrives gently. The noise of the day fades, and Quirky becomes even softer, even closer. This is his favorite time, the time when nothing is expected and everything is shared. When I sit on the couch, Quirky jumps up carefully and curls beside me. He positions himself so that some part of him is always touching me. A paw against my leg, his back pressed lightly against my side. A silent reminder that I'm not alone. If I laugh at something on my phone, Quirky looks up, curious. If I seem quiet, he studies my face like he's trying to read a language only he understands. His eyes never feel demanding. They feel patient, kind, steady. Before bedtime, Quirky follows our routine closely. He waits while I turn off the lights. He watches while I brush my teeth. And when I finally lie down, he turns in a small circle and settles near my chest, facing me. Sometimes I wake up in the middle of the night and see his eyes open, already watching. Not anxious. Just aware, just present, like guarding something precious. Quirky doesn't need words to say, I love you. He says it with his eyes, with the way he watches me exist, with the way his world seems complete as long as I'm in it. And every night, as sleep comes, I realize how rare that kind of love is. Living with Quirky has changed the way I see love in today's fast, noisy world. We live in a time where attention is divided, where everyone is busy, where being truly present feels rare. Quirky reminds me that love doesn't need grand gestures or constant words. Sometimes, love is simply paying attention. The way Quirky looks at me teaches me to slow down and really see the people in my life. To listen without waiting to reply. To stay when things are quiet, not just when they're exciting. He shows me that consistency builds trust, and that being emotionally available is more powerful than being impressive. From Quirky, I've learned to make people feel important, not by doing more, but by being there, by showing up fully, by offering patience instead of pressure. In daily life, this means putting the phone down, checking in on loved ones, and appreciating the small, ordinary moments we usually rush past. If we all loved a little more like Quirky, without judgment, without conditions, without distraction, our relationships would feel safer, warmer, and more real. Sometimes, being someone's whole world simply starts with looking at them like they truly matter.